Hey YouTube. Alright, so, I want to tell you a little story. We're on our way back home from Vidcon right now, and we had a great time at Vidcon. Oh my god. I am in so much pain. Okay, but first, I told you a little bit about the troubles I had on our way to Vidcon. I just want to throw one more little thing out there that happened. Before our car broke down, we were already going to be a day late to the hotel, so I called the hotel. I was like, we're not going to be there tonight. We're going to be there tomorrow sometime. And that's what they told me I was supposed to do if I was going to be late. So I did. And the guy was just like, okay, on the phone, and didn't do anything. I don't know. I didn't know what I was supposed to do. So the next day, after the car broke down, and we ended up being another day late, I had to call them again and tell them that we were going to be a day late, and the guy couldn't find my reservation. I was like, oh, well, I reserved it, it was for yesterday, and he was like, oh, okay, so he tried looking that up, and he discovered that apparently the guy I talked to the previous night had canceled all the rest of my reservation. He didn't think that maybe I should just, like, check in over the phone like that, so I had my rooms reserved. No, he just canceled the rest of my reservation. Then they only had rooms open until the 2nd, and I needed to be there until today, which is the 4th, which is not going to be the day that this is going to be uploaded, but that's what I'm telling you right now. The 4th. That was canceled, and I could only get the 2nd, so I made that reservation again over the phone this time, and so we had our room when we got there, and I had to check for cancellations when we got there, and the guy that was working the front desk that day, he found a cancellation, so that worked out. Turns out that Vidcon, the Vlogbrothers extended Vidcon registration to a day before, so we went and registered that day, and we were waiting in line for a while, and then we got inside and we went up to the table, and the lady asked my name, and I gave her my name, and she looked through the computer, and she looked concerned and looked up at me and was like, you registered with Vidcon, correct? And I was like, my brother told me, he was like, the look of desperation on my face when I was worried that my reservation for Vidcon may not have, like, be there or something, that got screwed up or something, but then she found it, and I was so relieved. That freaked me out because of all the stuff that had been happening, the car breaking down and my reservation for the hotel getting screwed up. I was so freaked out when that happened. The next day, day 1 of Vidcon, I didn't really notice my phone ring at all, but eventually I checked my phone, and I got a call from the hotel, and apparently I didn't have the room for I was supposed to check out on the 2nd still, and then I had the room for the night of the 3rd, but not the night of the 2nd. So then I had to go back and talk to them about that, and apparently the guy that had found the cancellation and told me that I could be there until the 4th had screwed up and just put it in for the night of the 3rd and didn't get me in on the 2nd, so they had tried to give the room to somebody else, but when they went in there was a bunch of stuff laying all over the hotel room because we thought we were still allowed to be there. So we didn't get kicked out or anything, which was great, because oh god, the guy who handled the situation was really nice about everything. So that is another one of the troubles that I had getting on with the Vidcon thing. But when we got registered for Vidcon, when everything was settled, I felt so good. Oh, one more thing. I didn't realize Industry Day was the first day right away, so I wanted to go to Ordinary Tour, to the Ordinary Tour, the Extremely Ordinary Tour show. to go to that, I ordered tickets online the night before the show was happening. And I ordered the tickets, and then I got this message thing. It said, you can access the tickets from this link or your email and print them off and bring them. And then I started freaking out there too, because I was like, I don't have a printer to print off these tickets. I was only freaking out for like half a second until I read the next line though, that said, or you can download our app and get the tickets directly on your phone. And I was like, oh, thank God I got my new phone recently, otherwise I wouldn't be able to do this. So I downloaded that app and I had the tickets, and I was able to go to Ordinary Show and watch Mike Falzone and Megan Tonjes. So that was, yeah, that was my before VidCon experience.
Before VidCon experience.
So yeah.